Hello, everybody, and welcome to ArizonaFoodStamps.net. Today I'm going to show you a video on how to apply for Arizona food stamps. Unfortunately, Arizona right now doesn't have an online program to apply, so you actually have to download the form, print it out, and send it into the office. It's still pretty simple. So, if you went on my site, ArizonaFoodStamps.net, and signed up, you would have gotten an automatic email with the link to the application. So just if you got that email, go ahead and go to the link, click on food stamp application, and then you're going to get the download area. You're going to need Microsoft Word to get this thing to run, so make sure you got that, and we're going to hit OK, and with a little luck it'll come up. Let me go ahead and minus a few of these things here we do not need. Okay, don't need the double view like that either. No need the web tools. And let's do the view here. Let's go ahead and zoom in to 100%. Okay, we're going to be ready soon. All right. Now, the first couple pages, it's just going out over a few things about the program, how to apply, the criteria again, and your rights and different things like that of that nature. I'm going to scroll down here. We want to get rocking here with the application. Okay, looks like we're here finally. Okay. Now these are going to be self-explanatory questions. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to take this form and you're going to go ahead and print it. File, the basic file, print it out. Get yourself a nice pen and get ready to go. First question, they're saying here that if you need a special, if you have a special need, if you need a language interpreter, my English days, woo. If you need accommodations for disability, or if you just need help filling in this form for any reason. Okay, select any of those. Then they want to know, I am applying for, like I said, we're doing food stamps today. So you would go food stamps. Oh, look at that, you can fill it in here. I didn't know that. You don't need to print it out. Look at that. Let me see if we can type here. Beautiful. All right. So you don't have to print it out right away. Here they want to know your legal name. Fill that in. Boom. Okay. And you would just go down the line. Here they want your address, your mailing address, phone number. I'm going to keep going here. Then they start with some questions here. You may qualify for emergency benefits, so please answer the following questions. Very important. There is a criteria that you can receive emergency food stamps, which usually gets you approved within about 10 days. So that's make sure you do these questions here. What is the total amount of income before deductions that you or anyone you're applying for expect to receive this month? So you go to the little spot here, fill that out, and keep moving. Number 5, what is the total amount that you and everyone you are applying for have in cash, checking, and savings account? Again, you go ahead and fill that out. And you just keep going. These questions, I mean, they're pretty much self-explanatory. They're not too complicated. Here's, let me see, if you want someone else to represent you. Let's say for some reason you can't make it to the appointments, or if you're one of the lucky ones, you still have a job, and you can't make it to the appointments, go ahead and delegate that task to someone else. And in order to do that, you're going to have to fill in this part here. Put their name and their address and all that good stuff. Let's keep it going. If you're applying for food stamp benefits and or cash or general assistance, and you want to allow someone to have access to your benefits in your electronic benefits account. Okay. If you do get approved, you're going to get a plastic card. It's like a little debit card. And this is just saying if you want someone to have access to it, to be able to also use it. I don't know if I recommend this too much. You don't want too many people with the card, So, I mean, if you do, go ahead and fill out, put their name, their social security number, and all the rest of this good stuff here. Gonna keep scrolling down. Answer the following questions for any of the following assistance programs. This is here if you want to apply for other programs that maybe later I'll cover. Health insurance, which is like Medicaid, cash assistance, and general assistance. Fill in these questions here if you're interested in those. Here they want to know if you're working or if there's anybody in your household that's working. You got to put their name, their employer, how much they make a week, and how often they get paid. Same thing. Here's some questions about it. Do you or anyone you are applying for expect to receive money from any other source? If yes, from where? Lottery doesn't count. Alright, here we have health insurance, if you want to apply for that. Go ahead and fill that out. A few more questions here. This is if you're applying for Medicaid for the children. Go ahead and list the children, social security numbers, date of births. Answer these additional questions for food stamp benefits. Is there anyone who lives with you who buys or cooks food on their own? If that's the case, go ahead and fill this out. But I mean, if you're all living on the same roof, I'm thinking everybody digs in the other person's food source once in a while there. And then it's just basic signatures to complete it. Of course, the signature is going to have to be, once you print it out, you're going to have to actually sign it with a pen. Let's keep going here again. Signatures, signatures, signatures. And some more signatures. Just make sure you fill it in. Let me see what they were going up here. There was a point here I was trying to see. Authorization for release of information. And that's pretty much the deal. There, you're going to have a few more signatures. Just read that over, sign that off. And then, once you're done with that, you're going to need to fax it into your office, your local social service office. Again, in the email I sent you when you signed up, you would have had a local service office link here. You're going to click on that. It's going to take you here. This is going to help you locate your nearest office. You can click on location by city, location by zip code. They're just going to ask you, type in your city, boom. It's going to bring up your local office. Let me click here and display all of them here, just to show you an example. Okay, let's say you fall in under one of these zip codes here. This is your office. Okay, this is the location, the address of it, and the fax number. Okay, I highly recommend that you fax it in. It goes quicker. I'm going to give you a couple hints here, a couple tricks. Fax it twice. Give them about a minute apart. Go ahead and fax them twice. Make sure they got them. Each time, make sure you get a receipt from your fax machine saying that it went through and everything. And also put the date on your application, showing the date that you faxed it over. Keep that stuff together and keep that in a folder. So if you have any issues for whatever reason that they say they didn't get your application or this or that, you have proof, because your benefits are supposed to start from the day your application was submitted. So this is very important. Okay, for those of you who have signed up, I will be sending you a lot of little emails with tips and hints, to get by during these tough times. If for any reason you get annoyed by them, which you should, I'm not going to email you every day. But if you're not interested, hit the unsubscribe button in the bottom of the email. You won't hear from me again. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.